Hi all you wonderful prog heads, this is Andy Phillips for ProgAxia, and today I've got a fantastic album I want to share with you, and it's something which I dug up from a record collection. I'm just going through it, and I find some albums that I haven't listened to for ages, and the one that I pulled out and I went, I've got to stick this on the turntable, Solstice. Silent Dance, 1983 I think this was, and I remember going down and seeing Solstice down at the Marquee a lot. I remember seeing them a lot at the Marquee in London. They used to support Marillion quite a lot, but we also used to go and see them in other venues because of them. But I remember going to see Marillion, and Solstice were always supporting them. But I remember buying this and absolutely falling in love with it. And the tracks are on here. If you ever go and see any Solstice gigs nowadays, they're still doing Cheyenne, you know, and a few other tracks. But the tracks are on here: Peace, Earthsong, Sunrise, Return of Spring, which is really cool. Cheyenne starts off side 2. Brave New World and Find Yourself is another great track from this. But I just love the album art. And what I didn't realise, because I hadn't opened this up for such a long time, but there's a very much a, if I just pull this out a little bit, and I'll just push this in so you can see some of the artwork on this. But it's really very cool. But it's very reminiscent of Genesis, of Trick of the Tail. It looks like Trick of the Tail, the same sort of artwork and things like that, which is very strange. I did not remember that at all. I did not remember the inside of this. I didn't even know it was a gatefold. I couldn't remember it was a gatefold. So it was really good pulling this out and sticking it on the turntable and having listened to this again. And Cheyenne is a fantastic track. As I say, they still do it to today. I went to see them a little while ago at Prog for Piet, and again, Andy Glass, you can't fault him. He's an incredible guitarist and a wonderful human being. There he is. And the vocalist on here, which was Sandy Leigh, who was, and I just loved her voice. It was so beautifully crystal clear, fantastic vocalist, and just really made those gigs so special. So yeah, go and have a listen to this again. If you've got it in your record collection, you haven't heard it for a while, then dig it out and have a listen. Put it back on the turntable. It's well worth a listen. Recording quality, or the actual recording quality isn't as great as I remembered it. But I think it was probably done quite cheaply. I don't think they were a rich band by any stretch of the imagination. But it's still really good, and if you went to see them at the time, it would take you straight back there. It would take you straight back to the beginning of the 80s and listen to this sort of stuff. So yeah, go and have a listen to it, and if you remember this, then give us a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. See you later. Yeah, thanks for joining us on the ProgAxia podcast. Don't forget to like this video and also to leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. It really does help us. We'll see you next time.